How could it be that I have the same hormones as a freaking horse? Or as a deep sea creature? Or Joe Biden? Action. Welcome to Twisted Wisdom. I'm Twisted. There's just crazy weird stuff is happening in this world and I just don't understand it. Trump made Apprentice 2.0 out of his presidency. Robert De Niro giving political advice when he's just an actor. Tom Cruise is an actor. Shawn Mendes is world famous for copy-pasting a new hit song every 2 weeks. School shootings pre-COVID, and now that there is COVID, people are shooting up Kmart's. My Facebook friends turning into expert politicians, then expert doctors, then expert this, and expert that, and who the fuck knows what else they're gonna be experts at. Some sort of glitch is happening in this universe. What we're gonna try to do is understand this theory that already exists in this world. And that is this universe, everything you see around you, just a simulation? Here are a couple of theories that are both pro-simulation and anti-simulation. The richest man in the world, Elon Musk, believes a simulation. His argument for it is technology with gaming is becoming so realistic, so advanced. In the future, he foresees virtual reality becoming so real, you'll be able to feel your environment. There will be algorithms that can help you interact with a digital environment where you would probably not even know what the difference is between reality and the simulation. How do we know right now that our bodies have not been created by somebody playing a game right now that was created by some software engineer inside this quantum computer that has this infinite amount of memory? When you play an Xbox game, those faces, the hands, all the little details, they look realistic. But the people that are designed in these games, they don't have brains. When the engineers designed these games, they didn't design a brain inside their head. They only design what you see on the outside. And then if they get shot in the fucking face, you see a little blood come out, but you don't see their brain. They don't breathe yet. There's no oxygen. You don't see the player in your game going like, or like scratching his beard and doing this or whatever. I don't know why the fuck they would want to do that in the first place. One theory against simulation is everything erodes over time. Things decay over time, plants get old, we start looking like old farts and get ugly and our breath starts to stink and our teeth get really fucking crooked like you see right here. It's just so humanized. You can't go back in time, you can't start over, you just have to keep moving forward. Or maybe this simulation that we're in is designed for us to age. They just figured it out somehow. Or another thing. Every living thing in this world has circuits of nerves all over. Do this on your hands right now. Do it. Are you fucking deaf? Just do it! These feelings that you have, it's all electricity. What else is it that requires electricity in order to function? Computers, right? Wires. Electricity was not invented. It was discovered. Just like math was not invented, it was discovered. Electricity, when it was first discovered, was just direct. You couldn't control it, but people were able to manipulate it, funnel its power, and make it a little bit weaker. For some products, like a phone, you don't need as much electricity for a phone, but for a source of light, it needs a lot more electricity. All of this stuff that we see around us, what if these things were coded building blocks that was meant for us not to figure out the code, but just how to interact with it? This shirt is made from cotton. This cotton has a genetic code in it. At one point, it was a plant, but humans learned how to manipulate it and turn it into a piece of cloth. Isn't that sick? That's freaking amazing. So it's not like you go on a computer and you have to code how to make cotton or something. No, it's just there. It was already pre-coded. And then some anti-simulation theorists would think things exist within things endlessly. When you look at something like this drumstick, infinite amount of molecules, there's just so much information in this one drumstick. How can there be so much RAM to store every single last cell in this stick into memory? How could this possibly be a simulation? There's things that are even bigger than this, like me. Infinite amount of cells, infinite amount of atoms. There's just so much data, so much information. This freaking light over here, just like throwing photons at me and just hitting me with photons all day long. There's just so much information. When on the other hand, pro-simulation theorists would be like, most people on this planet are just robots anyway. Everybody's being controlled by something. Most people don't have their own minds, which is true. Some people you see, they live like freaking robots. Primal instinct, they don't think for themselves. But then the anti-simulation theorists just come back with another punch in the face to the pro-simulators and say, people have feelings, they feel pain, they feel happiness, they feel rage. rage. A really good argument that they have is that people tend to have a sixth sense. You can sense an aura or some sort of energy or like a vibe coming from someone else. How do you explain that? It's too natural to be a simulation. The world, just the way everything is physically. You pick something up and you drop, it falls, you know? It doesn't stay here in the air. But then again, maybe it was all just coded to be that way. Maybe they tried to simulate a version of this reality before and horribly messed up and just learned from all the mistakes that they did and just created this amazing, very realistic feeling simulator where we don't even know that we're in. Or do we? Maybe we were put into this simulation to see if people can figure this shit out. And then the pro simulators come back like, I got one for you, you anti-simulator mother. Ever since life has existed on Earth, there's always been evolution and things change and get better over time. Just like computer updates, they adapt to certain problems and certain obstacles that would occur. Let's say there's a fish that's in the water, constantly being chased by its predators. The only way that it can escape is by leaving the water. Did you guys know that there is a fish that can live both on land and in the water? It looks fucking disgusting, but it's cool. It adapted. Over time, things just learn how to adapt to their nature. That is the hallmark of everything that you see that's electronic or digital. Maybe this entire universe was created in the image of the way technology adapts. Who the hell knows what's going on? This is my take on how this whole universe works. There's this dude somewhere, or dudette, or thing, or dog, or deep sea creature that's very intelligent, that has some sort of quantum computer. They created this universe and had the best intentions in the world. Somewhere along the line, he may have clicked on a link that probably corrupted his computer and locked him out. And it hacked into his computer, and now this whole fucking world is just turning into shit. That's what I think. Another one of my theories is that every single living creature that's an animal has the same exact base hormones. We all have testosterone, estrogen, norepinephrine, adrenaline, and some other basic hormones. I think that that's a base code that was engineered for this world if it's a simulation. How could it be that I have the same hormones as a freaking horse or as a deep sea creature or Joe Biden? How is it that all of these organisms are programmed to be born and then to die? It's just the concept of conception. The fact that you were at one point, you were two different things and turned into one thing, and it started to replicate into the multicellular organism that is you. Yo, a woman gets pregnant and she develops this creature inside her and she doesn't even have to freaking think about it. How did that happen? It can't just, I don't think that it was just some sort of accident. But at the same time, I don't think that it's some sort of one God who says that I am the only God and this, and that, and if you believe in other gods, I'm gonna fucking kill you. Or if you don't die on my watch, when you do die, I'm gonna fucking kill you in hell. No, I think that we all individually have this higher entity that is playing this game that some genius created and it just got hacked. He just lost control over it. Or it could be that this creator created this simulation and a bunch of people are in this game and the creator's like, all right, here are the ground rules, here are the laws of physics that occur here, you'll get used to it, create your avatar, and you can do whatever the fuck you want. And there's people are just doing whatever they want. They're just playing with us, toying with us. And apparently in this simulation, there are infinite amounts of reality. Like there could be a reality where life is silicone-based instead of carbon-based. There could also be a reality where there are humans, and then when these humans mate, the woman can bite off the man's head. There could be a possibility where Joe Biden fell down the stairs instead of up the stairs to Air Force One. There could be a reality where Joe Biden doesn't fall down the stairs. There could be a reality where Trump was actually a great president and everybody loved him, but not our reality. There could be a reality where Hillary Clinton never deleted those emails. There could be a reality where she never sent those emails. There could be a reality where Epstein did not kill himself. Wait, that is this reality. There could be a reality where Tom Cruise is a great actor. There could be a reality where headphones see, eyes are for hearing, a nose is for listening, and ears are for tasting. There could be a lot of shit. If you guys have any knowledge or any theories about this, I would love to hear about this in the comments below. If you guys like this video, please share it. I really hope that you can consider subscribing to my channel. If you haven't watched my previous video, just go ahead and waste your time and go watch it right now. I'm gonna leave the link either here, or just in the bottom. Thank you.